Hello Bex Flavor family, welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time hearing this voice or on this channel, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you like it enough to stay, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So I have had a few of you ask me how I season my chicken or turkey for this festive season, and I am here to bring you just the right and perfect seasoning for your turkey or chicken for this Christmas. It is amazing. This chicken is seasoned to the bone. Yes, to the bone. You can taste the seasoning all around the chicken, inside the chicken, everywhere there is seasoning. If you are interested to find out how I achieved this lovely succulent chicken, then stay tuned. Now here is the secret to a perfect roasted succulent chicken seasoned to the bone. I am going to brine. Now brining is a process where you salt water and you add other seasoning to sort of season your chicken whilst it's in this water. Okay, so I am using some salt, some sugar, which you're not going to taste, but it will enhance the flavor of the salt. I'm also using some cloves, some allspice or Chinese spice, some bay leaves, and then I'm going to also add some lemon. Now I will add water till it's full and the chicken is covered, and then I am going to leave this overnight. You can leave this to about 4 to 6 hours, but overnight is the best. Now make sure you don't use too much salt, otherwise your chicken or your turkey will be too salty. Okay, just use enough salt. You want the water to be salty but not overly salty, because it is going to go into your meat. That is the whole point of brining. If you've never tried this, you are truly missing out, and you need to try this today. Okay, you can use this on your turkey, any other meat that you want. So my chicken has been sitting in this brine solution in the fridge for overnight, and I'm now going to rinse off all the excess salt and all the other bits on the chicken. By brining the chicken, it ensures that your chicken is tender and moist, and when you cook it, it has seasoning in the actual meat. Okay, so not just seasoning sitting on top of the chicken or on the skin, but the actual chicken meat is tenderized and flavorful. Okay, now after I finish rinsing off my chicken, I am going to cut my chicken open or spatchcock it by cutting the bone at the back of the chicken. And I do this because I want my chicken to cook faster. If you do this method, your chicken will it won't take too long in the oven. Leave it whole if that's what you like, it's absolutely fine. Now you have to make sure that you pat dry your chicken thoroughly, making sure that there is barely any water on the chicken, because you want your chicken to roast. Okay, you want it to be crispy but moist on the inside. You don't want your chicken to cook. If you leave water on your chicken, it is going to cook rather than roast. So very important to pat dry your chicken. So I am going to make a dry rub for the chicken, and I will start off by using a chicken stock cube or chicken bouillon, and I'm not going to be using any salt whatsoever. Then I'm going to be adding lots of herbs. I will list everything in the description box below with the quantities of what I am using. I am using 1 tablespoon of each, but if you have a bigger bird, then you can add more. It doesn't matter if you have any leftovers. I had some leftover. You can just store it and use it next time for a different meat, or use it next time for chicken as well. So I will put everything in the description box below, so please check that out. Now I would like to stress this to you, that you do not need to use any salt, because the salt brine that we use is very salty, and the chicken is already salted. If you use any salt again in your seasoning, you're not going to be able to eat that chicken. I can guarantee you that for free. Okay, so make sure that you don't use any salt unless you use a little bit of salt to brine your chicken. Then you're fine to add some salt, of course. So before I sprinkle my dry rub onto the chicken, I am going to sprinkle on some olive oil. This will help the seasoning stick more on the chicken, and it will also help it fry nicely, even though we're not frying it, but it will give it that crispy, lovely skin to the chicken. So please don't skip this step. Then I am going to generously spread all my seasoning onto the chicken. I am literally going to make sure that every part of this chicken is coated in the seasoning. I am not going to leave any stone unturned. Every bit is going to be coated because this chicken is going to be flavorful whether it likes it or not. Okay, like I said before, because it's Christmas season and a lot of people are using turkey, you can of course use this for your turkey as well. Because I'm not a really big fan of turkey, I will be making chicken this Christmas, and hence why I'm giving you another alternative to the normal turkey that we do on Christmas Day. But of course the seasoning and the process remain the same. Of course the cooking time might differ, but the process is all the same. When I finish putting all the seasoning on my chicken, I am going to leave this chicken out to get to room temperature. It is very important that you don't cook your chicken whilst it's cold, because it will retain moisture, and when you put it in the oven, it's just going to cook. Like I said, it's not going to crisp up and it's not going to be nice. So you need to make sure that it is nice and room temperature. So once you do this, just leave it on the side, get on with anything else you're doing, and you will be good to go. Now I am going to tuck in the wing just behind the breast bit, because if the wing is out, it's just going to burn because it's quite small in comparison to the other bits. So make sure you just tuck it in and then you're good to go. Then I'm going to sprinkle it some more with a little bit of olive oil, just to make sure that it's nice and moist when my chicken is in the oven. And I'm going to be putting this in the oven for about 40 minutes, then I'll take it back out. And after 40 minutes, this is how my chicken is looking. Already I am salivating. I cannot wait. Okay, so I'm just going to put some oil, the oil that the chicken has drained, just going to put that on the chicken, and then I'm going to be putting it back into the oven to further cook. So the chicken was in the oven on 160 degrees, and this was after 40 minutes. The length of the cooking time will totally depend on how big or how small your chicken is. So do keep an eye on it. I'm going to put this back in the oven for another 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you can see that my chicken is looking good. Okay, the chicken is moist and it's not dried out at all. Even though we didn't cover it, the chicken is still looking good. I am going to check if the chicken is cooked by using my food thermometer, and it looks okay. It's at 75 degrees, which is about right for a cooked chicken. If you don't have that, it is totally fine. If you poke in there, there should be a clear liquid that comes out of your chicken, and then you know that your chicken is ready. Now look at this beauty. Okay, you have to give this recipe a try and let me know how you find it. Okay, this chicken is moist on the inside, it's lovely on the outside, it is tender, it is seasoned to the bone. If you have never tried brining your chicken, honestly, you have to give this a try, okay, and you will never go back. Look at it, how it comes off the bone. It is just nice. Okay, and of course I am going to serve this up with some Hasselback potatoes. If you haven't seen my recipe for my Hasselback potatoes, then please go and check that out after this video. Okay, your Christmas dinner is going to be amazing if you try these recipes. So if you have made it so far in this video and you haven't yet subscribed, then please go ahead and subscribe now. Please give me a thumbs up by clicking the like button, and also put on your notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. We are still on the Christmas series videos so that you don't miss out on your next delicious meal on your Christmas table, okay? So please share this video with everyone, like, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.